Hello, my fellow Space Noids. My name is Raven, and in today's video I'm working on another Star Wars custom. And today we're going to be making a 6-inch Old Republic Commando. This is from the video game The Old Republic, an MMORPG that I've been playing since beta, so I don't know, 5 years, 6 years, something like that. And I've always really loved the Commando, the one that appeared in the trailer, the Havoc Squad Commando, and it's one of my favorite 3-inch figures that I have. I love this guy. There's just so much detail packed into this little figure. And recently I was on eBay, and someone was making resin 6-inch versions of the helmet, which I thought were really cool. This is one, I just decided to just do a black wash. You can see the detail in it. It's really nice. I do have a second one here. This way you can see it without the wash. Ugh. Oh, shout out to my custom Mandalorians. This is how it looks without being sanded and a little bit of wash on it. Very nice. I bought 2 of them and stuff's fallen over. Of course. And just shout out to my ridiculous Star Wars collection. Alrighty, so that's that. So what we'll be doing in this video is making, like I said, a 6-inch figure. I've already gone and put the epoxy inside the helmet so that we can put it on a 6-inch clone trooper body, and then what I'm going to do is start sculpting some details based on this figure onto this figure. And what I'll be using is Avis Fix-It. This is something that I've been wanting to try out for a while, and I figured I might as well give it a shot on this, because if I mess up on the Clone Trooper body, it's okay. I can just get another Clone Trooper body and start again, or do something else with it. For the weapon of choice, I will be making a, why can't I think of the name? Assault Cannon. That's what it is. Assault Cannon for the Trooper in a 6-inch form. I think I might just base it off of this because I like this one. The Trooper has a special place in my heart. It was the one of the first characters I ever made in the Old Republic, and unfortunately I don't play on the Republic side of the game as much as I used to, so I believe my original Commando is probably at 52 level, something like that. But it's always been one of my favorite classes. My favorite class, of course, is a Bounty Hunter, which is essentially the same class, but on the Imperial side. So I'm really excited to get this done, and then I will be doing a second one, and that one will be more of a Vanguard type style. So let's see how this goes. Alright guys, so moving right along, I realized that I didn't record a lot of things while I was doing this, but basically what I did was I was testing out my Avis Fix-It 2-part sculpting, an epoxy type deal. It's kind of similar to Milliput. This, in my opinion, is a bit cheaper. You get more, and it's also seems to be a bit softer than Milliput, but it's almost the same thing, really. And this is all of the sculpting that I've done on this figure, and I've done a lot. Obviously, you can tell all this sculpt work here, even on the feet. Pouches, belt buckle. I even went in and I actually sculpted the Havoc Squad logo in there, so when I paint that, it's a lot easier. A lot of this sculpt work is stuff I would normally paint. If you look at the figure here, there's a lot of different detail on the armor, and I decided, let me just sculpt most of that detail. I didn't sculpt all of it, but I did get a good amount of it on there. This way I can just paint it on, and it'll bring an extra bit of depth instead of just looking like a regular painted clone trooper. And as you can see, we have the head on the ball joint, and it moves and everything, and basically that is just Milliput in there, and then I set it down on the ball joint to get the shape, and then I pop the head off, let it dry, and now you can pop the head on and off. So I'll be getting the head off for paint. This is all ready to go. I'm gonna repaint all the white parts, this way the helmet will match the body. And yeah, I think it came out really well, and I'm really kind of pleased with this. and looks pretty awesome. These helmets that this guy made on eBay are awesome. I love them. I might have to get a third one just to make a squad of 3. But there we go. And let me show you the gun, the assault cannon that this guy will be toting around. This basically is a, if anyone has seen my Leo video, this is the Dauber gun from the 1/100 high-grade Tallgeese, and I've basically just added a bunch of different parts onto it. You can see these gray parts have been added on, some plow plate to cover up some holes. It's just Mod Podge of different Gundam bits, and sorry, there's some water in there because I was cleaning the dust off. Got the 2 handles there, and I think I'm gonna put like a hose or something in here and then connect it maybe to this little circle thing. I don't know yet. If not, I'll cover it, but it'll be like that for a little bit. The little ammo clip comes out, like it's just that part of the Dauber gun, and so yeah, pretty excited about this. I think this came out very well, and once it's painted, it should look pretty awesome. Alright guys, and that's the Old Republic Commando there with his assault cannon, ready to take down a bunch of Empire soldiers and tanks and all kind of crap. The more I look at this, the more it really looks like the anti-material rifle from Fallout. Well, not the anti-material rifle, it's an anti-tank gun. But it came out really good. He holds it well, he doesn't fall over. And it definitely looks like an assault cannon. I know it's not the one that the 3-inch figure comes with, but there are many assault cannons in the Old Republic universe that you can get for your trooper. And a couple of them do have very skinny barrels like this, so it worked out. I think it looks pretty good. And once everything's painted, hopefully it looks awesome. So let's get to painting. Alright guys, so basically what I ended up doing was, I was going to paint the white, and I decided that's a terrible idea. So what I ended up doing was getting some tacky, some blue tape, masking off all the black parts, and just doing testers, enamel spray paint, and painting the whole thing white. And now what we're going to do is go in, and hopefully this worked, and I shouldn't have too much cleanup, and we're going to go in, and we're going to paint the orange with this Testors Model Master, what is this, red orange, and then we have our black, and I'll probably need some gray, and there's the helmet that's so bright because I have the flash on. There we go, looking pretty good. I got some sticky tack on there to keep it on there while I was painting it. There we go, and that looks pretty nice. So stick that back on there, and let's take all this gunk off. Alright guys, so we're at the end of this road to review, and I am almost done with my 6-inch Old Republic Commando. Here's the original figure that I love. This is one of my favorite figures, and I took a lot of inspiration from this. As you can see, the color scheme is basically the same on the new one. And here's the finished assault cannon. Well, it's not finished yet. I probably will be weathering it a little bit. This is just a bunch of different Gundam parts that I used, and I'll probably have to do another pass of top coat. That's the word I was looking for, top coat. Jeez. And it's coming out really well. I've had some setbacks, but I think it definitely, you can see the inspiration of the original figure. And I think it's looking really well. The last thing I'm doing is I'm gonna, once I finish this paint job, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll top coat the figure. I'll go in and I'll probably do a light black wash on everything. And I might even weather it a little bit. I think that might be kind of cool. I'm not sure yet. But he's definitely looking really awesome. The only other thing I'm doing is I'm making a little shoulder guard with the little bandolier here. So I cut that out of plot plate, and I just started painting it. And then I'll make the strap out of craft foam or something, and that'll be that. So to see the final progress, the final result of this figure that I'm working on, check out the follow-up video, which will be a full review. And I really hope that everyone enjoys this and likes the way this is turning out. I can't wait to see the finished product. So let me know what you guys think down below, and stay tuned for the review, subscribe for that, and until next time, Sieg Zion!